Hey, good morning, YouTubers. This is Francis. It's Monday morning, February 17th, about 7:48 a.m. Anyways, I was up listening to radio again last night, and anyways, it was interesting, but I don't know. Somebody was talking about remote viewing and out of body experiences and things like that. I think those things are kind of curious, but never happened to me, okay? I mean, I don't ever recall being outside my body. So, anyways, I'm not going to deny it and say that that's not possible, but just never happened to me. So, anyway, and I'm not from Missouri either. So, I keep an open mind about things. Anyways, I was up, just got up about an hour ago, well, about 6 o'clock, I think. And see, what I do is I'll listen to a radio show and I kind of doze off during the night, so I probably miss a lot of it. But usually they have a commercial break on the hour and half hour for 10 minutes, and that's usually when I fall asleep. And then before the show comes back on, I'm passed out. So I sleep in like 30-minute to 60-minute segments during the night. Anyway, when the show's over, I listen to the weather and the news that comes on at 5 a.m. And then I get up and do my business. And so I usually brew a pot of coffee, and it's a 4-cup pot. I don't do the big pots, okay? And this cup has the word on-site on it. I used to work for a company with that name. But that was back in 97, I think. Yeah. So that was quite a while ago. Anyway, but anyways, I just wanted to show you my breakfast this morning. So I'm going to bring the camera around. Ready, set, woo! Okay, up. There's my cosmetics box over there, if you can see that. And my palette for eyeshadow and a whole bunch of other stuff here. This is my computer cosmetics table. Okay, so anyways, this is what I made for breakfast. Okay, I'm really bad at this. Okay, and I don't have my glasses on, so I'm assuming that's focused. Okay, that's good. So basically, how you make this is like a rice dish. And I just put 2 cups of boiled water and 3 tablespoons of oil, all my nice, friendly, heart-friendly spices. And then I'm going to make sure I don't... Okay, that's better. And you can see the fork hanging out the back end. But so anyways, and then I put these little baby carrots in there, and I chop up some onion and put some garlic. And I got powders, garlic powder, turmeric, black pepper, cumin. And there's a lot of other good spices that I'd like to put in this, but I kind of run out. I only got so much money a month, and so I do the best I can. But anyway, so I boil the onions and the carrots and all that other stuff. And right, and when the carrots, I don't cook them till they're like real soft. But when they get, when they're in there for 5 or 10 minutes, they've been cooking and they're softening up. Then I add a cup of rice, and the rice will stick to the bottom. So I have a wood spoon, so I constantly stir, and I turn the fire up. So it's like you're boiling the pasta. Like it's like boiling pasta, but you're like cooking the rice that way. And So the temperature does probably get up to close to 200 degrees because you're boiling this mixture. And you're just stirring. And if you don't stir, all the stuff's going to stick to the bottom. And I have gotten lazy and just like turned the fire almost completely down to low and just put the lid on and let the stuff just chooch in there for 30 or 40 minutes. And then the rice does suck up the water slowly, but it's not cooked with as much heat. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to put the camera back now. But anyways, wait a minute. Let me see here. See, I'll dig out a carrot here. These are organic carrots, by the way. So, yeah, there's one. See? So, I just put a handful in. It's about one serving, and that gives you your vitamin A for the day, okay? And then the rice cooks and sucks up all the water, and you stir it, and then when the rice gets pretty... Oh, and then at the very end, when all the rice is cooked, and it's like... It's kind of soupy, but it's not... The rice has continued to suck up more moisture since I put it in this bowl. But then I drop an egg in there, and I use Eggland's Best jumbo egg. And I found that jumbo eggs are they're a little more expensive, but you can get a dozen of jumbo eggs, and they're 90 calories each, so they're like 1.5. Each egg is like 1.5 of a large egg, because the large eggs or extra large eggs are like 60 calories an egg. So instead of dropping 2 eggs in, I drop a jumbo egg in there. So, and that has like 9 grams of protein per egg, plus, you know, all the fat in the yolk. So you mix the yolk up, and oh, I also have some tomato paste in here. That makes it sort of like reddish or orange. But when you drop the egg yolk in here and stir it up, the yellow in the egg yolk turns the red, like paste, to like an orangey color. That's why it's this color. It's almost like the color of my shirt. This is pumpkin spice color sweatshirt. But anyways, oh, this is delicious. So basically my breakfast is rice, like a rice with carrots and a dropped egg in here. So the egg wasn't fried, and based on my other cooking videos, there's no AGEs in this because it was cooked below 250 degrees. Okay, so anyway, and the carrots aren't cooked all the way through. They're a little chewy, but they were boiled in the water, and so the outer part of the carrots soft and cooked and sterilized, but in the center of the carrot, it's probably like a raw carrot, isn't like quite cooked all the way through. So this is a combination of eating cooked and possibly raw food. Okay, so you got to keep both you camps happy up there. Okay. Now the carrot has gotten soft all the way to the center because it's been sitting in this rice mixture. You know, it cooked for 10 minutes, then the rice took about 10 minutes to cook. And these are fresh carrots, by the way. So I got these at the organic food market. A pound of these carrots has 5 servings. So I like to have 1 serving of carrots a day. That gives you your vitamin A. And if it's organic carrots, they have all the good stuff in here. You know, I'm trying to, some of the food in here, I have like, the rice I buy is not labeled organic, but it comes from Thailand, and so I don't know. But I've been eating this jasmine rice for a long time, which is my favorite. You know, it has a great flavor, and if you didn't put anything in it, except the olive oil, and you got to put some kind of fat in there. And you could use. I don't use butter. Okay, some people like organic butter, and it is good, but it's like really expensive. I mean, you pay like $4 or $5 a pound for organic butter. But I mostly just use olive oil. And I have recently bought the coconut oil too, but I ran out of that in like 2 or 3 weeks because I was putting a tablespoon of coconut oil every day when I made the soup. So coconut oil is excellent. So I'm going to get some more. I get my monthly check because I'm on Social Security disability. I've been on this for like 5 years. Well, not 5 years, 4.5 years, I guess. And anyways, I am hoping I get strong enough so I can work part time. I really, really enjoyed working as a substitute teacher in the public school system like um, 18 years ago. I only did it for like 2.5 years because then I got a full time job working as boiler fireman. And so the substitute teaching went away. But I really enjoyed. I mostly did middle school kids, and I really like fifth and sixth graders. You know, that's just before they hit that puberty thing. So, anyways, that's my favorite age group. You know, I mean, you can keep the diaper crowd and the kindergarten crybabies. And everybody has their special little age group, and Miss Maginas here would probably like to go back to be a teacher and specialize in something. Okay, and I have a college degree, so I could, I used to do this. I mean, I'd sub for any teacher. Doesn't matter, music, anything, or art. Art was fun. You just kind of like break out the brushes and stuff, and the kids paint something. Just don't wear anything that you want to keep that day. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that, and but kids are great, and you run into the kids like in the seventh and eighth grade that kind of develop an attitude, so you just kind of like try to be a positive influence anyway. I mean, I remember some of my best teachers when I was growing up, and I try to be like them, and some behaviors the teachers had that I really enjoyed. Well, that's what you do. You just, you know, everybody kind of imitates good behavior to one thing. If you observe something, let's be honest here, folks. If you observe a behavior you like in somebody you admire, um, you like to express that yourself, don't you? Don't you like incorporate that as part of your personality? Yes, and that is a learned behavior. Okay, you know, um, to a degree, I believe every child on this planet is a blank check. Okay, and when you're a baby, your parents and what the way they say things and do things imprints up here. Okay. And then to a certain extent, you have certain genetics and things, and that comes into play too. And we're all wonderfully made in our mother's womb, according to what the Bible says, and I believe that. Okay, but experience and things that children are exposed to has a big influence over them also. And I'm an American patriot, and I would, you know, I don't have a lot of money in the bank or stocks and bonds, but you know what? I believe in free enterprise, okay? And I believe in the marketplace and free markets and things. So, um, and like I was talking to a guy, one of the guys I was talking to yesterday at the Park Place Lounge. I told him I was a veteran, and I took an oath, folks, to defend the Constitution of the United States from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Okay, I took that oath, like a long time ago, and I am still a patriotic American. And he said something to me at the bar. He says, you didn't just say you joined the military, blah 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 blah. He says you said you took an oath. And I don't know who this guy was, okay? I never saw him before except at the pie house, but, and, he seemed like a really nice guy, and everything. And, you really don't know people completely, what they do for a living, where they're from, and everything. But this guy brought that out. And it's true. That's what I believe, okay? I took an oath. And when I hear the national anthem, I cry, okay? I have friends that died serving their country, and I remember them, okay? Well, I got to go now and enjoy my breakfast. So love everybody and have a nice day. Bye.